guys, what's going on? I'm back talking about Commander, surprisingly. I know I haven't talked about Magic the Gathering on the channel for a while. I've been out of it because I'm not super happy with the format and other things to do with Commander, but I'm here to talk about this ban of restricted announcement because it's too juicy not to take a bite out of. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay down my opinion. I think that Wizards of the Coast got out their crack and said, hey, Rules Committee, you want to take some of our crack? And the Rules Committee said, yeah, I do. And after getting that crack in their systems, for the first time in like 10 years, they decided, we're going to do something. That's crazy. That's a crazy thought that they would do something. That's crazy. The Commander Rules Committee doing something? That's unheard of. These guys are dumb. This is stupid. That's my opinion. End of video. Credits roll. No, this ban announcement it's a mixed bag. I don't care about Nadu. I mean, Modern Horizons 3, F that set. Nadu, you deserve it. I don't care. I'm not defending you. I'm not defending a criminal. No. Manac Crypt and Jewel Lotus, I think, had no business being banned. I think these cards are fine. I don't know why they were banned. I think especially Manac Crypt. I think you could argue Jewel Lotus. I follow that. I am a little bit annoyed with Wizards of the Coast making Commander, like, designed for Commander cards. So Jewel Lotus and Darkside fall into that kind of idea where they design these super powerful cards for Commander and they just send it and they don't care. That is a little annoying. And I think that's part of the problem that we run into with this ban announcement. But I'll get to that later. I'm going to start with Manac Crypt. I don't think Manac Crypt should have been banned. It's very simple. So I'm not saying Manac Crypt is bad. I'm not saying it's not broken. It's definitely one of the best, if not the best card in EDH, period. I will meet you right there. However, this is a format that is built around Manac Crypt. It has always been legal in the format. Manac Crypt is like a core pillar of this format. You don't remove Manac Crypt just the same way. And by the way, they didn't remove Soul Ring with the same explanation that I'm about to give you for Manac Crypt. Manac Crypt has been legal all this time. It's not been broken. It's part of the format. It's part of the fun of playing CDH, by the way. And to be clear, I'm going to make a small side tangent here. If you play casual and you're like, well, thank God Manac Crypt is gone, I follow where you're coming from completely. I really dislike when people play Manac Crypt in their casual decks. I think it's totally overkill. And for that reason, it's nice that it's going to be gone because you're not going to go to your LGS and get clapped by some dude who runs Manac Crypt in their pre-con or whatever. Completely understand. But CDH exists, and the experience of CDH matters. And I think we should preserve that. We shouldn't destroy formats because we don't care. Yes, it's really, really, really strong in CDH, but CDH is the format of really, really strong things. It is Legacy Plus. It is literally ridiculous. That is the point. The same way in Legacy, you're not going to ban Force of Will, right? Well, you're not going to ban Manac Crypt. I mean, you are going to ban Manac Crypt in Commander because you don't care. Moving on from Manac Crypt, you guys get it by now. And yeah, they didn't ban Soul Ring because they're cowards. They didn't go all the way. They went halfway. Manac Crypt, way better than Soul Ring, first of all. But Soul Ring is just as problematic. Even more problematic for casual games. And they won't do it because Wizards has them by the balls. And I guarantee you, they would be in trouble if they did. I know it for a fact. They don't have the choice. They can't make that choice. Jewel Lotus. It is a crazy card. It's really good. I don't see how it's different from Mox Diamond or anything like that. I mean, yes, it doesn't accelerate, or it does accelerate quicker in some ways. But the thing about Jewel Lotus is if you Jewel Lotus at your commander and they kill your commander and they 2-for-1 you, essentially, right? Like, I guess it's not 2-for-1. I mean, it's your commander, but it gets commander attacks as a 2-for-1 because it's so hard to cast your commander a second time. And I think that's like a significant consideration. I would agree that Jewel Lotus is another card that probably should be playing casual that people do all the time. Okay, yeah, it is what it is. I get it. You know, we have some really funny cards like Coalition Victory on the ban list because it ruins casual games, quote unquote. I'm sorry if you guys heard that. I think you did. That was Windows Security getting mad at me. But yeah, this is just dumb. I don't know why. I don't know why they banned this. I don't know. I don't think it was worth banning. I don't think Jewel Lotus is that problematic. I think it is questionable. I think it is on the radar. But out of the blue, you know, you're not talking with the community. You're not there's no vote or anything, right? They just make these bans based on what they want. Like these guys, who knows what they played? They might play pre-con Magic. They might not have ever played a CDH game in their life, and they're managing the ban list for this format. Like these guys, the rules committee is not competent. They are not elected. They are not anything. These are just a bunch of people who have been in there. Like it's like despotism to like the worst degree. All right, these guys, their opinions don't matter. They don't know anything. They don't know what they're doing, and they have no business balancing a format, especially one that people play competitively, right? Like that's my 2 cents. And what I want them to do more than anything, and this is where my casuals might understand me. This is where you guys might come back and be like, maybe you're not crazy. Please just make 2 formats. Make CDH, make casual. Separate them. Separate them. Have a different ban list for both. Seriously. So CDH lives. Can we not just ban CDH cards because they're broken in casual? Like, why is Ristic Study not banned? Oh, because it's okay. Because people can pay the 1. But it's so broken in casual, no one pays the 1. It's broken. It just ends the game instantly because no one pays the 1. So why don't we ban it, just like Manac Crypt? Anyway. Darkside, actually, surprisingly, might be the thing I agree with the most. Darkside is probably a problem. It's one of those cards I think of that, like, it's so good. And it's even better when you have more colors. It's like, you don't need to be red for this card. It's just a generically really, really insane red card. And I do think it is a problem. I think whether or not Darkside should be banned is a debate. I do think it's a debate and not a fact, right? I think you can argue either way. And I think more people than the rules committee should be making this decision. I don't think the rules committee has any business making this decision. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't like their explanation. I think Darkside, I think everything should be like Smogon. You guys don't know what Smogon is if you're watching this video because you're probably a Magic player, not a Pokemon player. That's okay. Pokemon has a community-led thing where they vote for what needs to be banned and what doesn't. And this is what happens when you leave a bunch of idiots in charge. All I'm gonna say. I hope Wizards of the Coast gonna make it. I don't know how they're gonna pay their employees anymore because, you know, the next 18 sets where they print Manac Crypt, no one's gonna want the packs anymore because Manac Crypt's gonna be a $20 pool. So, what are they gonna do? That's a pretty bad mythic. No one's gonna buy your set anymore. I hope they sold enough of those Return to Ixalan collectors. I hope they sold them all already because if they didn't, they're screwed. That's not leaving the shelves anymore. That is an unsellable product. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast. Thank you, Commander Rules Committee, for screwing the LGS every chance you get. I really appreciate that. Well, if you can't tell, I'm a little disappointed with this. Unfortunately, I leave Commander for periods of time and expect to come back to something better, and it's worse. And that's because Wizards of the Coast is involved, and there's nothing you can do because Wizards of the Coast is over 9 minutes into the video, 10 minutes. It's a dog shit company. They can't do anything right. Never does anything right. Never. I don't know. I've never really seen them do anything that made me happy. I don't know. I would love to hear what you guys think about this. I'm sure some of you are going to be angry in the comments. I'm sure I'm going to get a few casual players that are like, but Manac Crypt is broken. Have you even played Manac Crypt, bro? But I would like to hear what you guys think about it. Obviously, I feel very passionate, but you know, if the whole community is happy with this, maybe it's the right choice. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't personally think that this is the correct solution. That's just me. But either way, I'm going to head out. So thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, you are a real trooper, and I appreciate you. And I want you all to have a good morning, day, night, afternoon, whatever the hell it is. Kwanzaa. I'll see you all in the next one.